Here. You hear me now? Hello, Libby. Welcome in. If you can hear me. Can y'all hear me now? Ah, there we go. Welcome, Azza. Thank you. Welcome, Libby. Happy October. Yes, spooky season has started. I'm so excited. No, it was me. It was me. All the lights were on and all of the things were running, but apparently it still decided no sound would be working. So thank you for the heads up. I'm glad that we got that fixed. Yes, happy spooky season. Here, I'll fix it. Hold on. I'll fix it because I should have spooky season things happening. Oh, this isn't what I expected, but this is something. This is something. Is this anything? Yes, we can use the Ghosty Tarot tonight. To get up. There we go. I won't keep this on forever. This is this is a bit much. I swear I thought, oh, we've got, okay, hold on. There's, oh my god, that's not it. That's not right. Seizure warning. Incorrect. There it is. There's our friend. That's who I wanted. Oh. Well, I'm doing my best here. You think I look cute? Aww. Yes, tonight the role of moderator, the role of reanimator is being played by Stephanie D. And we are up and running, so if anybody wants to drop their questions into chat, we can get you into line. Happy to get that rolling. I'm going to take this hat off. If I can figure out how. I might not be able to figure out how. But that's okay. Ah, there we go. Well, maybe not. Maybe I get to keep the mask on today. Any spooky plans? Yes. We're going to have a subathon, a Halloween subathon. Halloween is on a Friday. We're going to be starting at about, I think we decided 4 p.m. Pacific. And I'm going to go for as long as possible. It could very well be over, well, I'm hoping it's going to be over 12 hours. I have so many things planned. I have so many fun things updated. And I want to go and see what kind of things we can do. How much we can grow the channel for a Halloween subathon. So if anybody can put that on while you're giving out candy to trick-or-treaters, while you're putting on your costume, if you just have any kind of break during the day to get a little bit of stream in. That would be super helpful. Make good coffee. Yeah. Yeah. I have friends coming over. We're going to have activities. We're going to have live music. We're going to have crafts and possibly recipes. I don't know if that's going to be able to be on camera, though. Lots of things planned. Lots of exciting things to do. Yeah, I'm really excited, honestly. I have to make the graphics for it and the advertisements for it and get those up and rolling. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. What kind of recipes? We found a recipe for homemade candy corn. I love candy corn. I know it's an extremely divisive topic. But why am I glitching out like that? I know it's an extremely divisive topic, but I love candy corn. So the idea of having to not go without sounds great. And it seems like it's not super hard either. It's like honey and... Yeah, I think the hardest thing to find is going to be corn syrup. I don't know if I've seen corn syrup here, but everything else I've seen. So I'll at least be able to show off the homemade candy corn. If not, we can get some, maybe some, I know words. I'm professional. I can talk to the camera without messing up and forgetting every single English word in the language. The kitchen, the camera into the kitchen. I don't think that's gonna work, but maybe it'll work. There's corn syrup, honey, and powdered milk and something else, but yeah, something pretty close to that. Okay, cool. We've got Libby in line. We've got Ozza in line. I'm gonna mess with the camera, see if I can stop glitching so hard. Still trying to figure out the optimal camera situation in order to not glitch like that. I love to watch it cook. Okay, so I'll try. No promises, because the internet in the kitchen is awful. Like, abysmal. So unless I can get wired in with a long enough cord, which the cord would have to be so long. I don't know if that's totally possible, but I want to make it work. I want to make it work. And it would definitely be both of us. Hint, hint, surprise, surprise. So let's start off with Libby. First off, first most. And also thank you for purchasing a reading from me. I saw you did that. And it made me so happy. So we'll get that done. But for now, how should I play out the last 2 weeks of this job when it interferes with school? Ooh. So you've put in your 2 weeks, I have to assume. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, Libby's gotten them for me before, too. I think she was my very first official customer. And I am so grateful for the support. And I'm so grateful for all of the compliments. Hello, Rabia. Drop your question into chat and we'll get you in line. Thank you for coming back. I got dressed up. I got dressed up. We're celebrating spooky season. Oh, that's us celebrating. Never mind. That's us celebrating. That's not an answer to Libby's question. Libby. Ace of Pentacles. Temperance reversed, the Emperor, the Chariot, Two of Wands. Sorry, this is giving big, like, bye, Felicia. A lot of don't hold back, a lot of you're in control, a lot of don't look behind you, speed forward. Cards say put in... cards aren't telling you to, like, straight up ditch, but everything... I mean, they could be telling you to straight up ditch, but they want you to, at the very least, put as little effort into it as necessary. You want to be firm. You want to be firm and controlling about your needs. So if it is more than just interfering with school, if it's like double booked, school needs to come first, and you need to be firm with that, and you need to not accept no for an answer, right? Oh, Rabia coming in hot with the question, the real questions. So, Libby, yeah, huge bye, Felicia, energy, and be firm, stand up for yourself, they can't push you around anymore. They don't have, so it's the labyrinth scene, like, you have no power over me, right? They don't have power over you. You're there, you can do your job well, you can take care of people, but if you need to not be there, tell them, and don't let them say no. It becomes their problem, right? It becomes their problem if they say, oh, but we don't have enough people. You have school to be at. You have put in your 2 weeks notice, I'm assuming. And it's not your problem. Yeah, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. That is awful. I'm glad that you're not taking it. Aza asks, I'd like some advice and messages about my living situation with family. Great question. Let's see what we can do. Aza's looking for advice or messages about living situation with family. It's spooky season, Rowan. Welcome in. We're celebrating. It's October. Hanged Man. 5 of Pentacles. I tried to take it off, but it's stuck. I can't get it off, so I guess it's just gonna stay here. Hi, Maryden. Ooh, Halloween socks, Halloween tote bag, yes. I'll have to show you guys in a minute. Our local boba tea put out Halloween flavors. And so we were having a bad day and we ordered all of them. And they sent us a wonderful note. We are on Aza's question right now. We are on Aza's question, yes. And we have Knave of Pentacles and Knight of Sword reversed. Oh, That's okay, Meriden. The bot is currently halfway working. And so we still have Mon, which is Stephanie tonight, who will put your question on the list like Reanimator usually does. But question queue isn't working yet, but you still get question tickets anyway, because it's cute. So, Aza. Cards are telling you that they can tell that you're not enjoying yourself, right? You're feeling maybe a bit trapped, maybe a bit helpless. But they're encouraging you to hold on and wait. They don't want you to make any big moves, especially physical moves, anytime soon. They want you to kind of stay put and wait and save. Do odd jobs, take more hours, save as much as you can. Right now is not the time to make a move. They want you out, though. Traps. Yeah, the cards want you out. But they're saying now is not a good time to move. They want you to stay put. And I want to know why. So can we know why? The Empress? The Empress? Okay, yeah, they want you to stay put. I'm wondering what the Empress means and the why here. It could be because of your mom's opinions. The cards might say to wait a little bit longer until you find the right time to move, to kind of make your mom feel less bad about it, maybe. I know that that's definitely something I've heard of people doing. And then I want to get one more card for you. I know we're still way over the 3 card right now, but I want to get one card for you for advice on what to do other than save. And what maybe your mom might. Oh. Okay, 6 of Coins reversed. Yeah, there's going to be a time where opinions shift and you leaving could become celebratory. And now is not that time. Now, if you leave now, it'll be seen as a negative thing. And the cards want you to hold on and wait until your family will see you leaving as something to celebrate, something to congratulate you for, something to help you with. And it's not going to be terribly far away. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe like 4 months. 4 months, Aza. And they might change their mind around then. So there's Aza's. Hopefully that was helpful. It was definitely not the answer I expected to give you. Yeah, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here and thank you for asking. Yeah. I got my Halloween hat on. I'm having a lot of fun with it. What should I look out for this month? Good question. So who's up? Who's up, Stephanie? I think it's Rabia. But who's next? Ramya, okay. And what's the question? Also, let me know if this setup makes me glitch a little less. I'm still trying to put the camera in the correct position. Trying out different things, new things. And anything that helps is good, so let me know if it helps. When will I have a lot of money? The question. The ultimate question. 10 of Wands. When will Rabia have a lot of money? When will Rabia have a lot of money? Being awful quiet? What's that about? The cards gave us the 10 of Wands, which is a card about having too much, maybe hoarding, taking on too much. When will I have a lot of money? When the season of your life changes. When the season of your life changes. I think that this is something along the lines of you're working very hard right now. When you get married? Yeah, okay, sorry, no, this is, yeah, when you get married. That's kind of a clear answer. With lovers at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is the 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Wands, and then I just pulled the lovers from the bottom of the deck, which is usually not actually about lovers, but right now I really do think that this is a when you get married. When the season of your life changes, and then 4 of Wands is like family, kids, right? So I think that it's, yeah, marrying rich. Oh, Stephanie's keeping a running list. So Stephanie's doing me a huge favor by keeping a list of everyone's questions so that I can just answer. Oh, the cards? Oh, you are married. Okay. So, do you have children? I'll put yours back out now. Do you have children, Ramia? Because normally I would say that children definitely will not get you rich. Children cost so much money. But the cards are pretty adamant that this is a changing of the seasons, right? I can also read this as when you stop carrying so much, right? It goes from 10 to 4, from a burden to this structure of a house, which is useful and happy. The 10 of Wands is kind of about hoarding, about taking on too much responsibility, about being unwilling to let things go. So Rabia, it could be that the cards are telling you to kind of shed things from your life. Shed maybe physical things you could sell. Shed maybe habits that are very expensive so you can save up. And to work on, instead of just carrying the sticks around as a burden, to build them into something. So if this isn't being literally married, then, I mean, if you are already literally married, the lovers here probably don't mean anything. They were just at the bottom of the deck and I was excited. But it could be... No, I think that they don't mean anything. Gotta go, I'll try and read your... Yeah, no problem. I don't have kids. Okay. Yeah, probably don't have kids then, because they are very, very expensive. Okay, so my advice, shed, let go of things you don't need, both physical things and expenses and bad hobbies. Try to level yourself up somehow, because this is like literally a changing into a new chapter of your life, and somehow using these things, instead of it being a burden, using it to make something useful. So what that is, I think you'll understand your situation better than me, but that is the card's advice for you on when you will get rich. They've set out a little plan there, a little 3-step plan. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you, thank you. That's huge. It means a bunch to me. So there's Rabia's reading. And on that note, I'm going to pull out the Spoopy Tarot. Now, full disclosure, this deck might be a little bit slower for me than the other decks because it has such little... The pictures are so simple, it's hard for me to read into the symbolism as much. So I might have to look at the guidebook, which is something I don't do in my other decks. But the other decks all have like rich painted pictures of, you know, entire scenes, and this one just simply does not. It's harder for me to memorize. Meriden asks, what should I look out for this month? Knight of Swords reversed. Burning out. Look out for burning out, going too fast, taking on too much, getting too excited. Try and be slow on purpose. Thank you very much, Libby. That makes me happy. 4 of Wands reversed. Okay, so that's the 4 of Wands that we just went through with Rabia. And it's reversed. So that means unhappy family. Maybe someone in your family gets annoyed. I don't know. Wheel of Fortune again. Whoa, okay. I wonder if that's... No, Rabia, no. I mean, maybe it's a card. It's a card about children, but it's definitely... Sorry, Rabia asked, do you see kids in the future? Like, you can. I would not do that right now and expect money. I would not expect money, but... okay, and then Meriden, your family gets annoyed way too often. Maybe it'll be me this time. Maybe? But if you get annoyed, you'll get annoyed at them, right? This is something to do with family specifically. So it's either them getting annoyed or you getting annoyed at them. And then Wheel of Fortune. So I don't think this is giving like actual luck to me. So look out for like finding things on the ground. Look out for finding things listed on Facebook Marketplace for way cheap. Look out for an opportunity that you've wanted to come up, right? This feels like literal luck in this reading. So don't burn out. Stay rested, because perhaps if you're not rested, you will get angry and grumpy. And look out for my family getting annoyed at me winning the lottery without playing. Yes, exactly. Exactly the read. That's how things have been going. That's nice. Okay, good. Yeah, the cards are definitely saying to not burn yourself out, though, which is huge. I really hope we don't do that on Saturday. Welcome in, Illumination. Thank you so much. I put the hat on as a joke, and then it got stuck. So we're doing the whole stream with the hat. But it's fun. We're celebrating spooky season. Welcome in. It's so nice to be here. The hat is cursed. No, I just don't know how to take it off. I just don't know how to take it off. It's not that big of a deal. No, you're not rude. Not knowing how to take it off is a strong indicator of a curse. Well, if it's cursing me to be cute, then it isn't really a curse at all. Is it really a curse at all at that point? I don't think so. Again, thank you, Stephanie, for doing that. That's a huge help on your end. Curse of binding. So who's up next? Who's next in line? You know it's never a problem. Aw. Somebody thought I was French today. It was kind of nice. It was kind of excited. Oh, I didn't show you guys the note. Hold on. I put it on my Instagram, but I want to show everybody. Hold on. Okay, here I am. So we ordered the Halloween bubble tea because I was so excited that the boba shop had Halloween boba tea. And they packed it up with this note that says, enjoy your booba. Enjoy your booba with this cute little ghost. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. I put it up on my wall. It means the world to me now. Enjoy your booba. I do every stream with my little boba. I'm thinking about making like a little hashtag not sponsored boba tea splot for them right here, where I make a little drawing of their specific boba and put it on my little desk. Hashtag not sponsored. They were good. I probably won't order mango milk tea again, though. You were accused of being British in Wisconsin? Yeah, no, I got, I helped out a lady reach something on the top shelf that she couldn't reach in the supermarket, and she noticed that I wasn't great at Spanish, so she said, she said, gracias, merci, thank you, and I'm like, oh, I'm French? You tried a new coffee shop today, was it good? Dutch Brothers, oh, yeah. Yeah, Dutch Brothers is getting out that far. That's huge. Really? Nobody's in line at all? Already? So if anybody's in chat and you haven't put your question in chat, please do. Because apparently there's nobody in line. Ah, okay. No problem, no problem, no problem. I'm also happy to just chat. Ah, Birdcatcher coming in out of lurking. It makes me so happy that my friends show up every stream. All of my friends in here. All of you are my friends, and you always all show up, and it makes me so happy. I can't believe this little thing that I thought would be just like a silly, weird thing that wouldn't last is actually kind of working. They're really fun. Aww. Do you see a professional future with my current contact past December? I know nothing about tarot, but you make it very engaging. That means the world to me. What's up with Birdcatcher's current contact? Six of Wands, Page of Wands reversed. I'll put this further down so y'all can see it. Oop. Fool reversed. No. No, it's not going to go anywhere past December, but sometime between now and December, it's going to give you something very, very good. Very, very good. I don't think it's another, like, lead. I don't think it's going to give you like a lead to a new contract or a lead to a new job or like anything that's actually helpful, but it is going to give you something really, really fun. Or maybe like a personal contact. A friend. Like a good friend, though, not just like a acquaintance, a work acquaintance, right? It's going to give you something really good, but no, I don't think it's going to last. Yeah, I know, that face is pretty accurate, honestly. Birdcatcher, that face is really accurate. But I think something very good will come of it. Like a party? Yeah, I'm thinking like a party or a friend or like a fun, weird, really nice gift. I don't know. It's so strange. I hope that makes sense to you, because it's not making sense to me. I'm like, what is your work going to give you that's like fun and cool and not work related? Hello? Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm already eyeing Illumination's question, and I'm like, Anything's possible. That's so true. It's so true. If I start multiple businesses before the end of this year, will it be lucrative and worth the risk and stress? A nice severance. Maybe. That could definitely be it, because it looked very specifically no, like, new leads, but it didn't say anything about, like, no severance or anything. So, that could be nice. So as somebody in the middle of starting multiple businesses, depends. But let's see what the cards have to say. Which, yeah, by the way, I finished setting up my VGen today, which is a commissions platform. I'm not going to launch it until November after the subathon, because I want to be able to focus my time on the subathon and like all the stuff that I'm going to have to do before then. But I'm really excited to have like a professional looking commissions platform. Lady Lapine should have the 9 of Wands. Oh my god, congrats. Bean is where it's at. Thank you. Is the congrats about VGen? Got four of something, but I don't even know what this is. VGen autocorrect, yeah. Yeah, it took so much time to like get it all set up because it's so thorough. But once it's there, you know, it's probably worth it. I'm really excited about it. I'm pretty sure that like November 1st is when I'm going to launch, but it's all set up as of now, which is really nice. Okay, we've got 4 of Swords reversed. I had to look up what bones were. Bones are swords. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this tarot stuff, with VTubing, and I'm actually making money, which is like not something that VTubers usually get to do before like their 2-year mark, and it's been like 2 months. But I'm noticing that I'm having a lot of fun like making the art, making the stream sets, like rigging the animations, rigging all that stuff. So like I want to do it for other people too. So I'll make an announcement on here when it's going live as well, so that everybody can see it. 5 of Wands reversed. And 1 more for Illumination, please. 1 more card. Ten of Cups. Use pay. Yeah, I was blown away when I was looking up prices on researching how to price my stuff. Okay, so we have 4 of Swords, which I am having to look up because of the new deck. It's about resting first before you do anything else, indicative of burnout. You may feel full energy now. This path will lead to depression. Taking rest when you don't want to, but absolutely can't go without it is better. Okay. Fighting words from the cards already. And then 5 of Wands reversed. This card appears for people who are growing in their business or career but are at a standstill. You are your own worst enemy. Resistance to go with the flow. Weird, okay? Fiery card signifying a willingness to take on any challenge. When it's reversed, it shows you've gone a little off track. It's not bad. It's an opportunity to sharpen your skills. You should make sure you're having fun while you're conquering your vocation of choice. That makes sense. Not again. Well, I think, combined with the 5 of... Yeah, combined with the 5 of Wands, these two to me don't read as like a, no, don't do that. Like a hand swat. Like, no. It reads more like a gentle yes. Like maybe ease into the pool slowly, right? You want to start all these things. Start 1. Start 1, see if you like it. See how it is, see how hard it is, see how much joy it brings you. And then when you feel like you have it under your belt, like I feel like I kind of have VTubing sort of under my belt, and I don't, but like I feel like I've got the rhythm. And so I'm like, okay, in a month, I'll start my VGen. Something like that. Like, do it slow. Don't start multiple businesses within 2 months, right? Start like 1 every 3 to 6 months. Okay? I think that feels like the thing. And because at the end of the reading, right, we've got the 10 of Cups, which is like huge. It's huge. It's about like happily ever after, right? Getting exactly what you want. It's very similar to the World card. So this is a good idea. They like, the cards like your business ideas, right? They just want you to go slower than you want to. I've been getting the resting a lot, but dang, like sleep, ugh. Yeah, are you having trouble sleeping, or do you just not like sleeping? Because I know a lot of people just like hate that their body wants to sleep. I keep getting the rest to slow down. Why? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's so you don't burn out, right? Because you can do 8 million things right now, but then you won't be able to do anything at all for like a year. And I don't want that for you, right? I want you to do 8,000 things in like 6 months and then 8,000 things the next 6 months. So they like your ideas. They want you to do your ideas. They want you to get to your dream. They like your dream. Just like slower. Like I said, I think 1 business every 3 to 6 months is definitely the message I'm feeling in my gut. Not your fault. It's just the message that keeps coming through. Yeah. If it keeps coming through, it keeps coming through for a reason. And I get that that's rude and mean, but that's what we're here for. I haven't slept well since children. Oh, mood. I've heard that that's extremely normal. So I don't blame you at all. Tell me more in DMs about what businesses you want to do, and maybe we can help each other out, because I feel like I've been doing some weird stuff I'm not used to doing, and maybe we can talk to each other. Can we ask They Moves question? Yeah, of course you can ask They Moves question. I know that you two are always DMing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for Subathon. I've already got like an entirely new stream like scene set up. I've got a new perhaps new model question mark in the work. The rumor mill. The live music will potentially be my new background music for the foreseeable future. Like there's a bunch of really cool stuff I'm setting up. They Move would like to know how it will affect her if she left her husband. Oof, that's huge. Okay. Okay, we're moving over to the other spooky deck, which is Marigold, our love deck. Our spooky ooky love deck. How it would affect her if she left her husband. I mean, if you're selling a house, I guess now is the time to do it, but goddamn. It's still scary. How will it affect They Move? How will leaving her husband affect They Move? Six of Rings reversed. Two more, please. Ten of Swords reversed. Oh my god. The Star, which kind of just like flew out, so I guess upright's fine. Good. Good. She'd be a lot less anxious, a lot less scared, a lot less, right? Take back power. Take back hope. I'm looking at this. What is this? Six of Rings. I'm gonna look that up real quick. This one has a special rings instead of envy. Consequences. Okay. I mean, of course it's going to have consequences. It's an action. I think what that card specifically is saying more is it's going to hurt whether or not it's the right choice. Like, hard truth, but it's going to hurt whether or not it's the right choice. However, it does feel like the other two cards are a return of power and a return of hope. Now, the star did come out, like, wibbly, right? It didn't really come out upright or reversed, which is funny. It kind of feels like it's spinning in a cycle, from going from a return to hope to hopelessness to a return to hope to hopelessness, which is often how extreme life transitions feel, right? You feel stuck in a cycle. That's just completely normal. But the Ten of Swords reversed really feels like healing. Really feels like a return to power and a healing. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. That doesn't mean it's going to feel good. That doesn't mean it's the right decision. But it is a strong opinion the cards have of return to healing, return to power. Even if these two cards are like, it's going to hurt. It's going to feel bad. And there's just nothing you can do about it. If that's right or wrong, it's still going to hurt and it's still going to feel bad. Not to be like a weird downer. Yeah, no, you're totally welcome. Please send that carefully over to They Move. Give her my love. Hey, Tatters, welcome in. Yeah, of course. Let's see what we've got for you. The situation I'm thinking about has ended once and for all. Got the Six of Wands reversed. Has the situation ended once and for all? Two of Coins. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in and asking. I'm always so excited to see people. Seven of Swords reversed. So I will have to check the book on this deck. Like I said, it's really hard for me to read these ones. I have my tarot cards aren't necessarily memorized for me. They're more I can really easily read all of the symbols in them. And there's just not a lot of symbolism in this deck. So it really helps me with seeing if I remember. So let's see. Go with my intuition. Okay. Okay. You said that before I could read anything. So let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. No promises here. Seven of Swords reverse. That, yeah, but they're so cute. They are so cute. It is the Spoopy Tarot. They're very sweet. Are you able to take questions about how someone is feeling? Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely... Oh, about like how someone else is feeling? Depends. Depends. I know that the no third person rule is a little bit hard for people to understand because it is a little bit murky, but depends. Yeah, it's usually going to be a third person reading, but I want to see the question first, just so I can know, just so I know what you mean. But here we got Two of Coins. is, to me, about like honesty, about working hard, about integrity. 7 of Swords reversed. This is going to be a Swords card reversed. It's about healing. It's about letting things go. It's about getting better. 7 of Swords. I think that's about moving. So like staying put, not going anywhere. You can see the little link. They're on a journey. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're on a journey. They're got a little pack. They got a little rucksack. Staying put. What was the question again? If the situation I'm thinking about has ended once and for all. And then we got the 9 of Wands reversed. 9 of Wands. I don't think I can go with my intuition on that one. There's like no symbolism on that card at all. 9 of Wands. Paranoid and controlling nature from yourself or someone else. A reoccurring problem. Defensiveness. Okay. Welcome back! Is the situation over, or will it come back around? No, it won't come back around if you are acting from a place of integrity and like morals and like from your personal vision. If you're coming from a place of your personal like hill to die on, no, this situation is not going to come back around. If for some reason you feel like you are being manipulated, if you feel like you're being forced into something, if you feel like this isn't like exactly how you want it to go, then it might come back around. But you can end it if you are firm and you stand up for yourself and your beliefs. And you kind of tell the powers, tell the universe, no, I'm not doing this again because X, right? I'm not going to put up with this, right? I don't need to deal with this. I would be delighted to have a personal... Yes, please. That would make me happy. You want it to come back around. Okay, that changes things. Then the other way around, right? The other way around. If you act with morals, then it will come back around. If you act like if you're being coerced, if you feel like this isn't the way you want it to go, if you feel like you're having to concede something in any way, then no. And in the right way this time. Yeah. I'm going to read more of this 9 because I feel like it's speaking more to this new information that you're giving me. So let's see, we had 9 of Wands reversed. This is a reoccurring problem about not trusting others, micromanaging. It is a sign of a counterintuitive attempt to create stability and security. Fear has gotten the best of someone and they are working against their vision now. Their vision being, or your vision being the 2 of coins. One of the best things you could do now is to speak directly to the stability desired. Make deals if you have to, such as, if I take care of this, will you promise me this? Or if I tidy this, will you do this, right? There is an element of imbalance that requires extra strength to overcome, but it is doable. So it's speaking to kind of the same thing in different words of stick to your principles. This is more of a, like, you're allowed to make deals. Does this person care about me enough to keep me in their orbit? This is a person? Whatever it is, it doesn't feel like it. If this is about a relationship specifically, it doesn't feel like it. The cards are saying if you've had to give concessions, if you've had to make sacrifices, if you've had to give up what you want in order to make it work this many times, it's just going to keep happening. There are no more compromises for you to take. Exactly. The cards don't want you to keep making... That's what this card is. The cards don't want you to keep making sacrifices and compromises, right? If this is about a relationship, I think the cards are telling you to leave, because this feels like I said from the get-go, this is about standing up for what you believe in. And if you've already done all of the compromises, then no, this is not going to work. And you're not going to get anywhere, and you're not going to get what you want, because you're going to keep making compromises, and to the point where you're not getting anything you want until you stand up for yourself, until you act from a place of your self best interest, of your moral best interest, of your righteous integrity, right? Interest of the common good, even, right? This feels like a stand up for yourself and walk away. Yes, good. Because I tell people, and you seem to have internalized it, Tatters, I tell people, tarot doesn't read the future. Tarot reads the future if you don't change anything. And now that you have a warning from your reading, you can change things and the future will change. So if you stand up for yourself, the future will change. Perhaps this person will finally get it into their heads that they can't win every single compromise, right? That's not what a compromise is, right? Whatever it is, the cards need you to stand up for yourself on this one. So, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you came and asked. It makes me so happy to see you here. It makes me so happy when people come back again and again. I love return. Like, almost everybody in my chat is always returning not mutuals, followers, returning people, my friends. Everybody that comes is almost always my friends. And it makes me so happy. You want a dog? I didn't want a dog. We got a dog. Yeah, not a compromise. Followers. Yeah, followers. That's the word. Not a compromise. Exactly. Returners. Yeah, that's a good one. Welcome in, Sen. Welcome back. Speaking of returners, I've been having a time with words tonight. I keep forgetting words. I'm going to blame it on trying to learn Spanish. I think it's because my subjects. That's a good one. I like that. Those are my subjects. And I am your queen. Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on trying to learn Spanish. I think it's just making all of the English leave my body. Hello! Welcome, welcome! We're going a little slow tonight, but that's okay. So I don't think that there's anybody in line. So if you want to drop your question into chat, please feel free. We can get you your reading extra fast. If you are having fun tonight, I will say if you're having fun tonight, if you like my readings, if you're enjoying my advice and enjoying your time here, please consider donating. Even $1 super helps. And let's see. I thought of a question, says Rowan. Am I in a period where I need to keep myself busy, or is it better to rest right now? Basically, am I under or overstimulated? Oh God, yeah, they feel the same, so it's so hard to tell. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yes, like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Smash that bell. Yeah, share. Let your friends who like tarot and witchy stuff know. So validating to see her. Yeah, really? Does no one else say that? Because I think they feel the same. They both just feel capital B bad. Okay, 7 of coins reversed. The Chariot. And 2 of coins again. Which, that feels wrong. So, sometimes the same cards will jump from the decks. And that's not correct. So we're going to pull one more for Rowan. Yeah, it's like the same cards from previous readings like to come out all the time. I never understood why. Maybe they need something. I don't know. It happens with all of my decks. Okay. 7 of coins reversed. This is a clock. I'll tell you, I don't remember what 7 of coins is off the top of my head, but I can tell you that's a clock and it's upside down, so that, to me, feels overstimmed. We got Chariot, which is moving fast. And Star reversed, hopelessness. Let's look up 7 of coins reversed, because it could also be that you feel like time's not going fast enough. Understimmed. Chariot could mean you need to be going faster. Hello? Coins? Where coins? Are coins in this book? There we go. Seven of Pentacles. Reversed. You may feel like results are delayed or slowed down. You're working on too many things or investing energy in too many ideas. You've been blessed with excellent vision, but you could benefit with whittling down what you work on to what is most likely to succeed. Almost anything you work on will bear fruit, so be wise with your choices. If you were a farmer, you wouldn't plant a seed at the end of September into soil that wouldn't support its growth in the best of times. If you find yourself working on a lot of projects, think of them in these terms and cut down to the very best prospects. Sometimes I feel like I need to keep myself busy, and it fixes my sadness. My body is screaming for rest. You're just stimmed enough. Maybe I'm hearing overstimmed from this one. Yeah, so Chariot, you're going places, right? Let's see what this... What is Chariot in this specific deck? Solar Eclipse. We come across the Chariot. It's so dark, it seems like nothing is happening. But over and over again, we see that absolutely everything bubbles up from silence and darkness. You must have confidence in your truth manifesting itself. It's a card of willpower. After making their way to the haunted house, the fool feels out of control and just wants peace. The Chariot reminds the fool that the best way to feel control is to grab the reins and rhythms of your inner world. Beauty is the fact that you believe in your purpose. It is the beginning, not the end. Yeah, we did just have a lot of eclipses. Eclipse season is going to end on the 6th. And then Star reversed. I don't think this one's going to be special in this deck, but let's just check. When you're hurting and putting on an air of toughness. Imagine if you stopped acting tough and just let someone else help you. Now ask yourself this, what are you scared of? Ooh, you've been struggling for too long, like a wolf with its paw caught and torn apart by a cruel trap. As long as you continue lashing out, you won't feel the power of showing and witnessing vulnerability. Wow. Ooh. Stop seeking distractions. Seize the opportunity to heal now before it gets worse. Woo! Yeah, okay. I'm hearing a strong, like, cut down on, cut down on what you're doing. Keep the good stuff. Keep the creme de la creme, right? The tippy top of the things that make you feel good. Keep all of those. And you have extreme blessings from the Chariot on all of those things. Those things are going to prosper. But anything that is like a 7 or below, cut it for rest. Maybe a 6 or below. 6 or 7. Cut it for rest. Everything else, keep. If it makes you feel good, if it's an 8, 9, 10, keep that in your life. For now. Maybe you can go back to normal later, but right now, anything under a 6, cut it for rest. And the ones that you do keep, if they are like for a job, if they're for a side hustle, if they're for a creative pursuit, if they're for anything to like level yourself up, they're gonna pop off, right? They're gonna pop off. You're so welcome. I love doing questions for you. Want a silly question? Is it a question from one of your cats? But yes, I will take a silly question. I don't think that you've had your question tonight, Stephanie. I'm sick of my job. Oh, is it because you've had to go into the office or just like in general? We're not asking anything from those brats. Nice. Hey, Cat's here. We're moving our office downtown. In this economy, in this traffic situation, I just had my hair changed. Am I gonna be happy with it? Ooh. Let's find out. I don't really care about the change itself, though it will be huge. I'm just mad my boss's boss's boss can make decisions like that and change my life so much. For real. Page of Pentacles. I hope y'all get bus passes. Yeah. Knight of Cups. And even when it's a decision that's like way less impactful than like moving the entire office, it still is like, nobody asked me, right? Nobody asked me. And I feel like, you know, I should have been asked. Four of Cups. It still impacts, yeah. Will you like your new hair? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You might have, did you pay for it? Leading question, did you pay for this? Oh. Yes. Okay, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be happy with it. You're not gonna be happy with it. And specifically, you have advice from the Four of Cups here, right? You did feel the need for a change. The Four of Cups is very specific in its advice. This card symbolizes the refusal to move and change circumstances. In other words, you don't like something, and you're not going to do anything about it except mope. So once you don't like it, change it again. Like, as soon as you don't like it, change it again. Don't just sit with it. Don't wait for it to change itself. Don't be like, oh, well, it was the wrong decision and I'm so stupid and oh God, I never ever am going to go to the hairdresser ever again. Like, no, just go change it again. It's going to have to grow out, sure, but what if you go color it? What if you get a different cut, right? A different pixie cut. I don't know. You're gonna, like, don't give into it just because you think it can't change. It can change. You could cut it all off. You could go completely bald. Maybe you would like that. But the cards are specifically saying, as soon as you don't like it, change it again. As soon as you don't like it, change it again. Don't just sit in it. Don't just sit in the unlikingness. My hair looks like a long version of Angie's. I've done that before. Angie's hair isn't that short, is it? I don't remember. Got it. Yeah. No problem, no problem, no problem. I think that was a very, very fun, silly question. Thank you for asking. I like fun, silly questions a lot. No, the curly wavy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not used to your hair being wavy. Mine gets wavy when it's short too. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm talking, and I'm lying. Yeah, I'm not used to your wavy. I'm not used to your hair being wavy. You know, when I was little, I wanted short hair because I thought you could do more with short hair than you could do with long hair. Which is just like completely wrong in every way. But if you like wanted, if you wanted little tiny Briar's delusional optimism about short hair, it came from Cardcaptor Sakura, because she had shortish hair. I think she had like a weird Karen bob, and for some reason little Briar was like, oh my god, you can do so much more with that than with long hair, because she would put it in like weird little styles. Do weird little styles with it. Put it in weird little ponytails. I love my long hair. The sisters keep wanting me to cut it all off. Well, did you cut it all off? I'm curious how often you do readings. Yeah, anime is always giving us unrealistic expectations. It's so true. It's so true. Especially to like little 8-year-olds. No, kept it long. Okay, well, then you can change it. If you kept it long, it can still be changed. Unless you cut it into like a buzz cut, it can be changed. And even then, you could dye it, right? But I'm curious how often you do readings for everyday situations, like what should I have for dinner? My friend Mary loves to ask really cute everyday questions like, what do my plants need? Or like, what should I expect this week? Was her question today. I don't get them very often, but I do love them when I get like really grounded questions like that are just basically advice you would ask a friend for really basic stuff. I love it. I don't get it very often at all, but my friend Mary is the one who would ask it the most. So once or twice a month. Next week question. Cute. So I think we're running a little... I so need help with dinner situations. I am adamant about making dinner plans. I hate being asked what I want for dinner like 2 hours before dinner. I want to like make a plan for dinner like a week in advance so that I know what we need to buy at the grocery store and like what can be made, right? So I don't know. I have strong opinions about that no one cares about. So we are running a bit low on people. I don't think there's any lurkers that haven't asked their questions yet. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to Sen, who I don't think ever asked their question. I feel that. Okay, good. At least it's not me. Oh, keep it on theme. Should I cut my hair? Oh! Hell yeah! Five of Swords reversed. Justice. 6 of Coins reversed. Five of Swords. 5 of Swords. Reversed. Thank you for your patience as I figure out this deck. This is the card of the schoolyard bully who saw consequences for their actions and as a result is softening up. It's a positive sign that a person who was once filled with hubris sees their impact their negative actions can have on others. So the cards are like, oh. The cards are like, well, there's two options for this, right? You'll either like it or you won't. And if you don't like it, then that's on you. It's also warning about, like, not giving yourself, not thinking in black and white, not like, oh, I'll love it or I'll hate it, right? Which is, I guess, exactly what I just said. But you need reassurance. You need reassurance, or maybe you won't like it. Unless your friends go, dang, your hair looks nice. Maybe you'll feel bad. And then we've got 6 of coins, which I'm going to have to also look up, because that's just 6 eyeballs in a bowl. Bullies again? Both cards? A bully has the power to influence people. They're not using it for good. Oh, okay. So, like, who's perhaps making you think you should cut your hair or change your hair? Because whoever's, like, whispering that in your ear might be being a bully right now. Because we have both of these cards mentioned bullies in their little blurbs. Dyeing it red? Ooh. And justice is, I think, here to tell you to listen to you and you alone. So if you want to, right, then the scales, the scales that justice has will tip. If you want to, follow your heart and change your hair, right? Nobody should be influencing you to do it from the outside. It should be an entirely inside decision on anything you do to your own body, right? But since both of these other cards talked about bullies, I'd be wondering who put that idea in your head and if they're just trying to make you feel inadequate in some way. And if nobody put that idea in your head other than Stephanie, then I guess it was just a silly question and you don't need to worry that hard about it. If your heart says you want to change your hair, then you should change your hair and you should follow your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You're using henna. Ooh, I love hennaed hair. Yeah, be you. That's a good one. Whichever the case may be you. We are our biggest bullies. Yeah, absolutely. And that's hard, right? When the call's coming from inside the house. Oof. then it's hard to tell what is a real soul want and what is us bullying ourselves, right? And that could be, again, where the justice card is coming in and saying maybe maybe write stuff down. Do a little journal entry about why you want to change something. And if it's like, oh, I think I'd be so cool. I think I would love it so much. I think I would just feel really cool with it. Then, like, hell yeah, go get it done. And if it's like, well, I think I would be cool because it's what's in right now, right? Then I think it would be cool because this other person has it. Like, and it's a gut feeling, right? Because both sentences are, I'd feel so cool. So it's really how your gut feels, which is hard to listen to, but I recommend just kind of listening to it for a minute, sitting with it. Or because someone said something, yeah. I know, in high school, I really wanted bangs. I wanted straight across bangs because I thought that they were really cool and they were really anime, and I would look really pretty because I would look anime, and people would like me more. And I got myself bangs, and I hated them. I thought I looked nice, but I like hated the way they felt. And I grew them out, and then every time I grow my hair out, I'm like, actually, I really miss my bangs. I think I look really good with bangs. I think I just look better with bangs. And, you know, that's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know where that story was really going, but, like, knowing why you're changing it, it means something. I love my sisters, don't get me wrong, but they do want to tell me how to be often. Just gave myself bangs so I was sick of my hair being in my face. True, but then, like, as like the definition of bangs, the hair is now in my face. You got the gist of the story. But I never actually have bangs. Yeah. They always feel like a key to all problems. Okay, mood. Absolute mood. Try them once then. Try them once. They will take a while to grow out if you don't like them, but you can clip them back. You can style them differently if you don't like them. Try it once. See if you like it. I recently did that with Hime bangs. I was like, well, you know, if I don't try it, I'm never gonna know. And I tried it, and I learned they don't look good on me. And do I regret it? I learned something valuable, right? I'm never gonna be like, oh man, I wish I had tried that. I wish I wasn't a coward, and I wish I had tried it. Because I tried it, and I didn't like it. And now I know. My curiosity is sated. Sometimes the drive to change your hair is the same drive to change something in your life. It can't always grow out. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know that about hair until way later. And suddenly a poor hairstylist's comment to me made way more sense. Because when I was like 19... I went in and I went from really, really long hair to a really short pixie cut. And the hairstylist was like taking me by the shoulders and was like, this isn't about like a boyfriend that you broke up with. This isn't about like a big life change that you just had, right? And I was like, no. I thought she was projecting. I thought like she had just gone through a big life change and was like putting it on this little 19-year-old. And I was so confused. I was like, are you good? Are you good, queen? And it wasn't until like 4 years later that I was like, oh, that's like a thing people do with my hair, with hair. They're always hesitant to cut long to short. Yes. Yes, they are. No, she was warning you. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought she was just projecting. I was like, no, nothing's going on with me. Like, maybe you want to talk to somebody? Do you need to talk? I like my purple face. Yes, purple's really great. If you can't tell, purple's my favorite. She probably spoke from experience. Probably. Yeah, it was my... I dyed my hair purple for a long time, too. I think I started while I had that pixie cut. So, let's see. We've been going for an hour 45 since I hopped on about 15 minutes to let people come in. And I think we're running out of people. Aw, thank you. So I might end it here. We need to go feed the cat and take care of my sick mod. Matching inverted hair. Yeah, that was really sweet. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. You told a friend about stream? Should we wait for them? Should we hang out for a minute? I'm happy to do that. I don't mind. We can keep talking. I'm not sure if she'll ever join, but I found out she loved... Ah! That makes me so happy. Thank you. Yay! Yes, have a lovely day. Hopefully your friend will come eventually. I will see everybody on Tuesday. And I hope everybody has a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. She's in Europe. It's the middle of the night. Oh, yeah. I have some European friends, and they're like, yeah, we cannot join stream. So... yeah. Well, I do have certain rewards for the subathon that might interest them. So stay tuned. Okay, I'll see you guys. See you guys Tuesday. Night night. Oh, get some rest, Sen. Bye bye.